too.
52 weeks a year, so what? Out of the last 2 years right here, let's say 200 a day, that's what?
A big number. How about that?
Yeah, I'm not even
That's it. It's a big fucking number. You know?
Yeah, and then on top of that, how many people don't breeze through the video?
That's right.
And still not actually, made the commitment to the truth.
You know what's funny, man? Another thing is because the people that come by stop and actually grasp and take back a little bit. Look, see, there goes another one. They stop, they can see us, they gonna keep going. But the thing about it is, people that walk by, hear something we say, and then take it back to another person that they know. Hey man, I'll just listen to these guys downtown, man. They were saying this when they had the sign, and then they probably talk shit. They were like, oh yeah, whatever.
Them niggas.
Yeah.
They not here doing weird shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Them
creepy
bitches.
shit.
Creepy shit.
And then them bitches probably went and told their whole hood.
Bitch, creepy? Like, creepy shit?
Well, you the creepiest motherfucker I done seen out here all day.
You the creepiest nigga I know. This is verse 15. But thou didst trust in thine own beauty and playedest the harlot. Because of thy
harlot.
Right.
Now you gonna want to go be in Egypt. Now you want to like Solomon. He was fucking with the Egyptian woman. He had the Zidonian god. He hit all the Moabite, the Ammonite, Edomite. See, Edom ain't got no gods. I mean, they had gods, but they don't give a fuck about them. Okay? That's why he take everybody else's God. Like when they talk about the king that went down into Edom and then he served the gods of Edom, and don't say who they are, because no one gives a fuck about the gods. Okay. But Solomon was following after, the Hamites and the Ammon and Moab, and they gods, starting with him. And then all our people started to do it because as the king, so shall the inhabitants of the sea.
Man, think about Jake, period, man. All right? I can only reference movies because maybe, brothers don't have the same experiences as other brothers, but everybody watches movies. When you watch your movies, man, when Jake go from having something, go from nothing to something, and they come up under somebody, guess what? They always want to branch out, do their own thing. When you go watch your Paid in Full, Rico. Hey man, I'm thinking about branching off and doing other things. You know what I mean? Niggas is thinking about doing other things.
Going down to DC.
Niggas always want to come up and basically forget about, who put them there. It's almost a slap in the face, a lack of respect. Like, yeah, you helped me, but I did this. Same thing with what the brother was saying about when dudes, in sports and entertainment, they get on that podium with these awards or these accomplishments, and then they forget about the Most High. They forget about him. He gets no honors. He gets no respect. He gets no shout out. And that's what Jake do, man. You rely on yourself, man. You become self-absorbed. Polite. Steady. I done did the research. What's one time where you say, hey, man, you know what? The Lord just came upon me, man, and put me in the right place at the right time.
No. I did the research. Me.
That's right. And that's honestly how I can attest to each brother that came into the shoot. The Lord just had you at the right place, man, at the right time. It was never anything that was really just, I did this. I was doing the study and the research, and I came up with this on my own. No, man. I'm fucking with, Chase the Twat, man. This brother's on the internet, he had his little website, doing this thing, just searching the web, I knew this brother that's on cam, He just happened to, be staying with me at the time that I was, chasing Twat and came with the truth.
This brother just, hey, what did you put it on the search bar?
I'm looking for the downfall of America.
He just hated America.
And the Lord just had the spirit on this brother.
Look, I want to see the downfall of America. And what is this? Who are these guys?
GMS New York.
And guess what? The Lord put the spirit on him to know that this place is going to fall, man. All right? He just threw this. I would say,
how else would he have knew?
Thank you.
It's just that America's going down. Yeah. The Lord gave it to him, man.
That's right.
Because the way it looked, if the Lord don't got the spirit on you to know America's going down, you ain't even going to think about it because it don't look like this bitch is going down.
Right.
Everything look cool. Motherfuckers just walking up and down the street. They patronizing the several different businesses out here. It don't look like nothing's going wrong. It look like business as usual out here.
Right.
So the Lord had to put the spirit on this man to know this place is for the fall, man.
Hey man, if you tune into the TV, man, at the wrong fucking time, you'll feel like shit's getting better.
Yeah.
I just seen the other day they was doing like the end, the end of the year.
Getting the
How
ball
would I-
ready.
Not to getting the ball ready. The end of the year little stats.
Oh yeah, the count.
Dow Jones, reaches
Yeah.
50th highest, gross this year. I'm like, oh
They
man.
trying to make it look like, oh, this place is all good. Everybody, it's all good. Don't worry, guys.
They were moving up. Hold up, time out. Quick side note: where the fuck is Rob, man? Rob was supposed to be here in December.
And it's November.
November. He's supposed to be here in November.
Hey, we said that at the beginning of camp last week.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Rob? We said, hold on, stop. Where the fuck are you at,
Where
Rob?
the fuck is
He
Rob,
was over
man?
here in November, and he wanted the tension to be at an all-time high.
Hey man, the tension is definitely at an all-time high, man. Because you got a lot of shit to address, right? You got a lot of shit to address.
If you watching the videos, you's a bitch, Rob.
Yeah, man.
Do something about it. What?
Especially with the shit that you done, messed it up, with us in the business that we got to handle. But hey, guess what, man? You still gotta address all the rest shit that we dealing with too, man. With these Nubian niggas and these Egyptologist niggas, man. Where are you out tearing down these strongholds? Where are you at, man? You in a fucking studio somewhere trying to put a goddamn rhyme
We
together.
got $100,000, and quickly we'll get 250.
Probably
and
gone.
500,000.
I wouldn't be surprised if the shit's gone.
And if you're not going, you're gonna die with that.
That's
You
right.
gotta cuddle up to it, man.
That's right.
Cuddle up to that white man. Nigga.
Man, you've done no work.
How do you feel about that, man? You've done no work, man. You haven't contributed to the shooting of the elect at all.
You want to be somebody and call somebody elder. Want somebody to call you elder, but you have done nothing.
Anybody who calls you an elder is tripping. I remember when I first met the brother, he said, oh yeah, he's like an elder too. An elder. An elder then had to been out here for at least 15 years. Before I even think about, at least maybe 10.
Man, fucking Jamar, man. That's crazy.
That nigga, man, he's crazy, but he was the one who was man worshiping that nigga, man. Keep worshiping men, you gonna see where men is gonna get your ass at, nigga. You gotta stay your ass in the spirit, man, nigga.
That's another one, man. Trusted in his own beauty.
Yeah, really, because they think they gonna make it on their own. After all this shit, the nigga that did this shit, nigga smoking weed for hella.
That's why the scriptures say, he that endured to the end, man. You feel like, okay, you put. If this was a business, see, you're looking at it as like a pyramid scheme. Like you get a residual. He's getting residual glory off of us.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, I told him about the truth, so I'm getting my residuals off
Yeah,
him.
you put him on.
And I'm
so on,
sponsored, yeah.
Nah, man. This
He
ain't no
think he get a
pyramid.
residual of you, that brother, and I'm the one. He
Right.
think he
This
get
ain't
the-
no pyramid Ponzi scheme, right? The Lord's not a Ponzi pansy. Ponzi, alright? He's not.
He's not a Madoff, a Bernie Madoff.
Bernie Madoff with fucking Jordan Belfort. Alright? He's not. That tripped me out right now when I just thought about it. I'm like, I gotta check the fly. And I'm like, damn, I gotta think about how I came to the truth. Where is that nigga at?
Niggas nowhere, man. So when I'm gonna support my elders and produce my music career.
I'm gonna support my elders. The elders don't need you, man.
Or pop up in New York if you want.
They don't even know you.
Pop up, listen, pop up in New York if you want to. Nigga, I'll have inboxes. I have messages in all the right inboxes. Nigga.
Right.
All the right inboxes. Fuck around, man.
That's correct.
Yeah, that nigga's full of shit, okay?
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, "And playest the harlot, because of thy renown, and pourest out thy fornication on everyone that passed by."
That's right. Now you want to follow the ways of the Egyptians. You want to follow the ways of the other Hamites. You want to follow the ways of Moab and Ammon and Esau, Elam. The ways of everybody else outside of yourself. You got a lot of people trying to be Japhetic. Like this brother, with your own woman and shit.
Yeah.
She's a Judite, but her mom's a Japhite, so the bitch want to claim she's a Japhite. So proud to be a Samoan. Like they just got such a rich history.
They're just so great.
You niggas is wearing loincloths 80 years ago. Not even like 1,000 years ago. We're dealing with 80 years here. Within the last century, within your grandmother's lifetime, you guys were on some straight savagery. But that's who you want to be, motherfuckers with no history. That's insane to me. Cannibals. Yeah, and they into eating people. Japites are into eating people and shit. You know? Rotisserie pig. That's what, living in the goddamn huts and shit. That's their history. That's their great history. And that's what a person who's a black person, so-called, who's an Israelite, then came into, want to claim over their own history. That's crazy. That's truthfully crazy. Or you have some of our people that may have some Edomite ancestry, and that's what they say. Like certain bitches, you go to their Instagram, they be mixed, but they'll say the white first. Like, I'm German and Italian and black, some shit like that.
And black, yeah.
Why black? And I just always, because it's always natural to me, even for the truth, like, I'm black and white. You know
black
what I'm saying?
And white.
So black predominantly, or sometimes I'll just be like, yeah, I'm black. Oh, I mean, my mom's white and shit, but
I mean, look, I'm out white.
But now you got our people that just they want to be a German, they want to be an Italian.
You said what? Put a percentage in it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a 25% this, 12.5.
She's white and black.
Or then a motherfucker will give you an impossible percentage, like I'm 10% this.
34%.
I want to know how that's possible.
How the fuck?
Dealing with fours. We're dealing with fours here.
Yeah.
A quarter Cherokee.
You can be a quarter Cherokee.
And then they'll say some shit like 3/4 Irish. Like, I'll slap you. I hate shit like that.
Just making up all kind of weird shit.
And I hate hearing that shit. It's really a peeve unto me.
Like, why do you have to be all that? Why don't you just,
pick one?
What that is confusion. When somebody says I'm mixed, what's another word for mixed? Confused. Like if you have mixed feelings, I don't know how I feel. I don't know if I'm mad. I don't know if I'm happy. I don't know if I'm sad.
I'm just confused.
How you gonna be mixed? You just told me that you're confused, that you don't know who you are right now. I'm asking you who you are, and you don't know.
And the funny thing is, my hunger really tells me that. Like, I don't know what I am. Yeah. I know for sure. I mean, I have to have some type of black in me, so I know that's for sure. But
I don't know who I am.
Anything else, I couldn't tell you. And it's funny, man, because that's cold.
But they quick to tell you that everybody mixed with white.
Yeah.
That's their number one. Everybody's
quick to tell you that.
They can't even prove it.
They'll never tell you for
white.
Sure.
That's crazy.
They'll never tell you for sure. Like, I know there's blacks down the line. All right? That goes without question. Verse 16, and of thy garment, that's right, and of thy garment thou didst take, and deckest thy high places with diverse colors.
Now you taking your beauty and you're dedicating it to these other nations, and they're gods, and they're deities.
And playest the harlot thereupon, the like things shall not come, neither shall it be so. Thou hast also taken thy fair jewels of my gold and of my silver, which I have given thee, and madest thyself images of men.
Exactly. You formed these pagan idols and gods. Go ahead.
It says, and didst commit whoredom with them.
And didst commit whoredom with them by whoring after and worshiping these gods. Go ahead.
That's right. It says, and tookest thy broader garments, and coveredest them, and thou hast set mine oil and my incense before them.
And what that's dealing with is taking your broidered garments and covering them and taking our knowledge and our wisdom and our understanding and going into these other philosophies and whatnot. That's what it's indicative of. But go ahead.
It says, my meat also which I gave thee, fine flour and oil and honey wherein I fed thee. It says, thou hast even set it before them for a sweet savor.
Giving that to them as a sacrifice unto these idols that don't even live. Go ahead.
And thus it was, said the Lord Power. Moreover, thou hast taken thy son and thy daughters, whom thou hast born unto me. It says, and these hast thou sacrificed unto them to be devoured.
Yeah, because they were actually sacrificing children under Molech, man.
That's right.
Which is Canaanites was worshiping Molech, man. So that's a Hamitic custom, a Kemetic custom. Go ahead.
In this of thy whoredoms a small matter.
And that's just a small matter compared to everything else you've been doing. So our people have been for centuries doing nothing but wickedness. And following after the ways of these other people, man. You know? But go ahead.
But how come there's so much violence in the world?
Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Verse 21, that thou hast slain my children and delivered them to cause them to pass through the fire for them.
That's right. Again, sacrificing the children. Go ahead.
It says, and in all thine abominations and thy whoredoms, that thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth.
That's right. And y'all have not remembered the days of your youth when you were in Egypt. That's why the Lord always is constantly bringing up the Lord that brought thee out of Egypt. You keep forgetting the Lord that brought your ass up out of Egypt and got you to this height and this level. That's what our people forget right now.
That's exactly what the scripture meant. What the Lord said, hey, I'm the God from Egypt.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's pretty simple, man.
I'm
Remember
the dude
me,
from Egypt
yeah.
that saved your ass up out of there.
Come on.
That's like, okay, I say, we was at, what's this shit, F6. I'm the nigga from F6.
Right.
You was about to get your ass whooped, I got you up out of there. You know?
Yep.
That's me. Not I'm from F6.
Isn't it all about
Not this is where I came from, but that's where you know me from.
Right.
You know? But go ahead.
I mean, why do they? That's what I say. Why do they pervert the Lord like that and make the Lord seem so bummy? They make him seem like such a bum. Like he's just so
Bummer.
like he's just
It's just the Lord.
why?
That's why he said he finna do what he get ready to do for his name's sake.
Right.
He said, look, these motherfuckers been dirting my name for too long. And niggas is gonna see what the fuck they get for that, man.
They've been dirting his name and his son's name.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why that's why the scriptures say, spiritually Sodom Egypt, where the Lord's crucified.
Yeah, crossing about. Just totally forgetting about it. Not only putting this image out of him, but painting you not an actual picture, but a metaphorical picture of him that's not accurate.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, and in all thine abominations, thy whoredoms, thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth, when thou was naked and bare, and was polluted in thy blood.
You don't remember when the Lord came to save you. You don't remember, like, what's something, let's liken this into something, like basically, all these other nations wasn't what you shooting in the gym, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't there, but I was there, nigga. You know something like that.
They're not gonna get it.
But go ahead.
They want to take all the credit for it. You know.
Yeah.
Hop on the bandwagon. When the Lord comes, man, I really, you know, I'm going to enjoy, you know, the disappointed faces. You know, and everybody that want to hop on the bandwagon and then still get disappointed. You know, like, hey, Lord, you know, I was out here trying to build up our people.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't do it right.
Yeah. But I just wanted to build up our people, you know, and I wanted to, you know, do it for the greater good of the Negro, of the Kemet community. Kemet. Remember? You understand, man, how many people gonna be trying to plead with the Lord? Oh, you know, so you mean to tell me it's not Kemet? You know what I mean? You know how your side net is meant, you mean to tell, what about the Minu Netta? This is not the Minu Netta, what? You know what I mean? Yeah, you about to get chubby. You really still trying to plead your cause, man? You already see where you're coming from? Nah, man, but this is the Minu Netta, though, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Alright? Now I'm gonna walk up to you like, look, bro. It's not gonna happen, alright?
Man, look, man. Sorry about
Just
it.
go ahead and let it go. You know, I see you on the other side. Alright, see you at the crossroads. Alright? It says, and it came to pass after all thy wickedness, woe unto thee, saith the Lord power. It says that thou hast also built unto thee an eminent place, and has made thee in high places in every street.
Yeah, in every street, a place to go worship, man. A place to go worship these false gods, these deities.
And guess what, man? And you know, over back east, they starting to make these places, these fucking bookstores, and all these fucking venues in which, you know, they're having these meetings and shit. You know, these are starting to become the high places too. Why? Because people are starting to become more and more conscious of these churches. You know, and you know, and their stock is plummeting. You know, falling. It says that thou hast built unto thee an eminent place and made thee a high place in every street. It says, thou hast built high places at the head of every way. It has made thy beauty to be abhorred. It has opened thy foot to everyone that passed by.
That's right. It has opened thy foot to everyone that passed by. Meaning let all these people and all their different philosophies come into you.
That's right.
You got some of our people that's into Buddha. You got some of our people that's into, of course, you know, Egyptology. And what's some other shit? Some of our people getting into Taoism. I mean,
It's some of the Anunnaki shit and the,
yeah.
and the Kundalini.
Yeah. Not forget that Kundalini. All that shit.
Nagasaki. It's something like Nagasaki or something like that. Yeah.
Our people are in all kind of shit, man. And that's what the Lord is talking about. You niggas is letting all these motherfuckers. You liken it to a woman that's just gonna let any nigga walking down the street come hit that.
Right. Right.
And that's why the Lord is so aggrieved, as it says. Because you're his woman, but you letting everybody else on the block fuck. Run through.
Hey man, and that's really how you guys gotta look at it, man. If this is supposed to be your woman, you madly in love with her, and she's just going around letting any old Joe hit. I'm talking about, man, this is sick right here. I'm talking about, man, it ain't even gotta be nobody with no slick ass mouthpiece, man. I'm talking about some of the most ridiculous fucking ideologies and philosophy and you know, and doctrines, and you just falling in onto it. Anybody come at you with some black shit, man, you just melt. Your bitch is just choosing. Oh man, that's what I'm saying, man. That hurts. I know it hurts, man, when your bitch just even looking at that nigga. Oh, every nigga walk by, she all in his fucking face, man. That shit hurts. She ain't even got a fuck the nigga. Let alone fuck the nigga.
Actually laying down, man. That's crazy.
Man, it's niggas out here killing themselves over that shit like that.
And you wonder why the Lord is fucking you up and your people up every day. That's why, nigga. The fuck else he supposed to do? Just let this shit. I'm just gonna let this shit slide. He done let a lot ride, man. He done let a lot ride. At this point, fuck it. I'm gonna take niggas and I'm gonna have you guys killing each other every day.
And that's why the Lord keeps comparing it to whoredom, man. He's comparing it to being a whore. Because you go and lay down and you go and hop in the bed with every, you know, Tom, Dick, and Joe, man, that's trying to spit some, you know, some slick shit to you. And you just fall for it.
You want to be comedic, man. Them Africans don't give a flying fuck about you. Lou Aldane played his for the Chicago Bulls. Is he in the motherfucking hood in Chicago trying to give money and help the little niggas out and build bookstores and try to open up more of them schools? No. Derrick Rose is doing the shit because he's from there. That's his people. Lou Aldane don't give a fuck. Why? Because he's comedic.
And he's taking that shit back.
And he's our slave master. And he's taking it back to Kimmy. He's worried about what's going on in Darfur right now. He ain't worried about what's going on. He's worried about the genocide in Darfur, not the one in Chicago.
That's right.
But where did he get his money at? Chicago. With the niggas. You see what I'm saying? But you niggas are so busy loving that nigga in his culture, and he don't give a fuck about you and yours. That's exactly. But that's y'all see the problem with that? Y'all worried about him and you want to be him, but he don't give a fuck about you. He don't come down the lane, he gonna foul the nigga, because he don't give a fuck about the nigga. He gonna do whatever, man. And he gonna take that money and he gonna go his ass back. First off, he motherfucking with the dude. Okay? We know only 2 motherfuckers go to shoot a couple times and crack. Okay? So that makes it questionable right there. That he went to do.
Right.
You know?
And you know what's funny, man? You always got, you know, these you always got Judah that want to go to bat for the Hamites. Like the brother making a point. You'll never see the Hamites go to bat for Judah.
Hey.
You ain't never see Luol Dane or any of the rest of these niggas go to bat for or say something about Trayvon Martin. But you got your fucking the goddamn Benjamite,
Uriah Hall.
Uriah Hall, that gonna say, oh, shout outs to Nelson Mandela.
He beat the white boy down and he gonna be a Mandela.
Yeah, hopefully his principles are, being made, put to use.
But you in a sport of violence.
It seems like these dudes didn't grow.
People up for a living.
It seems like these dudes didn't grow up with Africans.
Smacked.
Like out here, we know that the Africans, you feel me, like at a young age, walking up and down university out here.
Because y'all actually grew up. That's the thing. Like in San Diego, this is a place where you actually will grow up with Africans. Like you'll see them, and it's an issue. Already.
It's an issue at a young age.
Hey, look, and the thing is too, which is all through the spirit, because I seen there's a video on YouTube, Sarasota City, on why there is no little Africa. My nigga, in San Diego is a little Africa, and what do? They exploit the so-called African Americans there. The actual Africans is there and they got businesses. They don't hire us and they overcharge us. Talk shit. That's why we gotta do a video where we just walking down university and we showing all these Cushite businesses, your Ethiopian, your Somalian, your Eritrean businesses.
Man, they own the phone stores. They own shops.
Off,
they own the Wick stores.
They stink like a motherfucking number one.
That's numero uno.
That's number one.
That's number one.
They don't smell like us.
Right? That's number one menu netta right there.
You feel me? That's the
fucking
chief menu netta. These motherfuckers stink. Okay, number one. Number two, they don't give a fuck about us. They treat us just like a cracker or a gook when we walk up in their store. Right. Even Issachar, you see, Issachar is our brothers. Because Issachar don't look at us when we walk in their store like we finna steal something. Because they really be stealing more than we be stealing. Right. They ain't finna follow us around the store and hurry up and buy like somebody who's not of our nation would. A cracker gonna look at us like that, a gook gonna look at us like that, and them goddamn mental nets are right in Hamites gonna look at us like that, man. And that's real. We're gonna show you niggas little Africans, talking about the white know the little Africans. Nigga, there's plenty of them. Ethiopian and Somalian communities, man. Seattle, we got it. And up in Seattle is a problem with them niggas. Why everywhere actual Africans and African Americans are, there's tension between the two. Why? Because they're not us. And it's not tension like it is with the Northern Kingdom, with the Latinos and us. Because even though we'll have tension with the Latinos, there's still common ground and we're still cool with they ass to a degree. No matter how hard the beef is. With the Hamites, it's never like that. Most we gonna do is fuck some Hamite bitches. That's the most of coming together we're gonna do with them. Just like with white people, we ain't gonna come together with white people, but niggas is fucking white bitches. You see what I'm saying?
That goes back to the scriptures, man. We release, the Ethiopian woman, the Hittite woman.
Yeah, because really, that's how we say it. All the 12 tribes almost, if I'm not mistaken, if not all, most of the 12 tribes, mother was a Hamite.
That's right.
We've been doing that, man. They our neighbors, they're the people who live next to us. So who are we likely gonna take if it ain't one of our own motherfuckers who live next door, man? Which were your different Canaanites? Predominantly. You know?
And multiply thy whoredoms. Thou hast also committed fornication with the Egyptians, thy neighbors, greater flesh.
Woo! With the Egyptians, greater flesh. That's the main motherfucker we committed fornication with was the Egyptian. And that's the main mother. You Kemetic niggas, that's talking to you. The Lord is talking to you.
Why? Did you ever get that book from the house?
What?
The Origin of Christianity?
Yeah, I got it in a box right now in my pocket.
When you read that book, man, it's basically talking about how the Egyptians took other Egyptians and sold them into slavery to the so-called white. Who comes up with that? The so-called white man comes up with that when they write these books telling us of where we come from and what nation we are. Why? As a way to pollute who we are and pollute our understanding, so that we'll never come to know that we're the true Israelites of the Bible. You guys get your understanding from the so-called white man. the stinking, filthy cracker is where you get all of your breakdown and your information from. The red guy. I mean, that's how you know Malachi Z. York, man, was dealing with the spirit of Esau, man, or with a demonistic spirit, because he had just as many fucking names as the so-called white man. All right.
But
that's it. You know, that's what they tell us. So I don't know why you guys come and really try to push that. This is what they've been telling us from the get-go. Well, it was a group of Egyptians coming over.
Or just like the Levites are Egyptians.
Wow.
It's just like
secular Levites.
it's the same thing as having like white professors teaching you in class for Black history.
That's right.
It's the same exact thing. Like it makes no fucking sense. Like, how are you somebody that's not me gonna tell me everything about me?
But see, this is who these niggas learn from, though.
But guess what? Oh man,
that's who Dr. Ben learned from.
This is the spirit of the so-called white man right here. You got somebody that's not you going to tell you about you, and we all know that the woman worships the so-called white man. The nigga woman worships the so-called white man, but the woman always want to tell you that's not a man how to be a man.
Yeah.
See,
showing that vibration.
That's that whole vibration, man.
You can't tell me how to read this.
That's right.
You just can't do it.
I was just telling my woman that the other day.
The lesser being can't tell me about me.
You can't tell. You'll never know what it's like to have a dick, so you'll just never understand. It's something you won't get.
Well, a real man would. Okay, well, please tell me, how do you know?
First of all, what's your example? Who was your measuring stick and your touchstone for a real man? That's what I want to know. How do you gauge what a real man would do? Bitch, you don't know one. Your daddy left your mama, so who do you know that's your real man? You don't. A real man don't do that.
That's what I say. Who do you know that has done this of what you're talking about?
But your real woman don't do none of this shit your ass do.
What we need.
A real woman don't even wipe her pussy like you wipe her pussy, bitch. If you want to get, here's the thing. The so-called black woman get her ass broke down real quick out this month.
And don't talk about your grandpa, because you ain't never met his ass.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right.
Because he died at a young age.
He died of a goddamn stroke.
Me know that damn pork.
Eating all that damn pork, man.
That is wife.
Degrade your own women and you up. Now we ain't uplifting no bitch. That's period. But the fact is we ain't
uplifting no bitch.
We ain't degrading. We just it's like shaking. It's like you sleep. We trying to wake up. We gotta shake the fuck out of you. You in such a deep sleep that I can't just say, hey, black woman, wake up. The bitch, she sleeps still. So you gotta shake the shit out the bitch to wake her up, man. And that's our people. Some brothers will come up here. You maybe with, hey brother, wake up. He'll wake up. Sometimes you gotta shake the shit out that nigga to wake him up, man. Because he's in such a deep sleep. It's fucking shock. It's shock treatment out here, man. Because that's the only thing that our people are responsive to most of the time.
The same thing the elders always say, the house is on fire. Would you be mad if I slapped the shit out of your ass to wake you up?
Or not? Or like before I said, if you falling off a cliff and I grabbed you hard as fucking broke your arm, but I still saved you from falling off that cliff, you gonna be mad at me? Right. I still saved your life.
I read.
Oh yeah, you can read.
Yeah.
I thought you meant could you read a passage? I'm like,
oh no,
not really. But people get offended, when you really tell them something stern, and especially when it's the truth. If it wasn't the truth, you really shouldn't get mad.
That's why Paul said that. Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? That's how people really look at you, like you are their enemy, and all you did was keep it real.
Right.
And you can do that. You see that in the world. Like, look, I'm telling you right now, nigga, that you got a problem and you need to stop doing what you're doing. And now they ostracize you and look at you some type of way because you gave them some constructive criticism to help their ass out in life.
Right.
And I was just keeping it real. You see that in the world. So how much more when you start hitting people with the scriptures and really cutting them on a spiritual level? How much you really become their enemy? Right.
Just like that cracker from last weekend, from last camp.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Keep it moving, man. Thou hast committed fornication with the Egyptians, thy neighbors, great of flesh, and hast increased thy whoredoms to provoke me to anger. Verse 27. Behold, therefore, I have stretched out my hand over thee, and have diminished thine ordinary food, and delivered thee unto me the will of them that hate thee. It says, behold, therefore I stretch out my hand over thee, and have diminished thine ordinary food.
He has diminished us, meaning he has brought us to a lower state. He has degraded us. He has deranked us. Were we not the height of the hill no more? We at the bottom. Why? Because of our order, following after the other people, namely the Egyptians. It didn't even. It talked about we play orders with all the people, but it named the Egyptians mostly because of you Kemetic niggas. Just speaking directly to you, Cyrus, you said these, you saw Netters and all y'all. Go ahead. And natural talking with these your real black atheists, the whole Amun-Ra squad, you crazy niggas. Go ahead.
And delivered thee unto the will of them that hate thee.
That's right. Delivered thee to the will of them that hate thee. So following after them people, following after the Egyptians in particular, is what got us into slavery under the white man. Nigga, what's wrong with you?
Dumbass.
You idiot. And you talking about getting out of this motherfucking captivity, but all you want to do is go bow down and suck a Pharaoh mummified dick. You know?
Oh man, they still ain't addressed that shit. Only thing they ever said was, why y'all gotta keep going to find these dick pictures, man? Y'all had to go and find where the dude, where the African is popping another African and that address it.
I want you to explain to me why they're doing this.
Exactly.
If there was a you know how they trying to say David's a homosexual. If there was a picture out there, all right, or if there was anything that gave the inclination that David had slobbed Jonathan down, we would have to address that.
Oh yeah.
We would have to fucking address that.
Oh yeah, we have.
Because that kills everything that we're saying.
Answers.
We have to have some answers. And facts. And facts. Because that just trumps everything we're saying, man. That kills everything we're saying. And that right there, that killed you guys. That hurt, didn't it? Yeah, that hurt.
That hurt. Just like putting a picture of the green one hurt.
Oh man. The
green
black
one.
TV hurt. Oh my god. That was deep old fucking mallet.
Deco. Oh, shit.
That shit,
Tell me
man.
he's gonna hit that jump.
Who? The red car?
Not a damn truck. Oh, well, he was back right up.
Yeah, man. You dudes, man. You dudes are just all the way to Trump. Alright? Kill that shit, man.
Kill that noise. The South Bronx. Kill that noise.
It needs to be killed, man. Y'all don't have shit. Y'all don't have shit. Y'all stretching. You guys are fucking stretching, man. It's coming down to the point where brothers that don't even have the truth is just able to cut you on just some, Jake shit. Just on the basis of being Jake, man. You niggas out here getting cut. Now what brothers really need to do is go Jake on Jake, man. Brothers that knows the Israelites and go out and really establish the truth out here.
Yeah, because let's go, because that's the thing, we've been getting on these Kemetic dudes, but now we need to get back within Israel.
Right.
Because this bullshit that's getting taught within Israel that needs to be addressed. Well, number one, the microchip. Guys got to know about this microchip is that mark of the beast, because that's what's really getting ready to come.
Right. Man,
That's something that got to be addressed. The name got to be addressed, amongst other things. But see, these dudes, your UPKs and your IUIC, these other guys, they don't want to debate other Israelite groups. I told Sal, line the debate up with UPK about the mark. They don't want to do it. I haven't heard anything back from them.
When you supposed to be debating on this?
I don't even know y'all got to debate this next month. But see, that's the thing. It ain't even like, because we trust in the Lord. So I'm not even, we got this debate, so I'm not sitting here, it takes a lot of mental preparation. Just whatever, man. It's the Lord, the Lord fights a battle at the end of the day. So, I don't got no date. He could tell me, hey, look, we doing it on Thursday. We doing it on Thursday. I ain't even really prepared for this shit. I've been too busy cutting up the Kemetic niggas. I'm not even thinking about this dude I'm getting ready to debate, to be honest with you.
Right.
But hey, you know, it's all in the spirit.
And still bring up some of the notes from cutting up the comedic niggas over to cut this dude.
Well, nah. They come in at two different angles.
Oh, okay. Definitely.
He talking about ain't no second coming.
Cool. Oh, the one you debated?
Yeah. Ain't no
Oh,
second.
yeah.
Is there a second coming? That's what the debate. And like, I'm like, whatever. Like, I kind of like, whatever. But they've been throwing so many debates at me. None of them made, like, none of them. I didn't see a point in a lot of them.
There is
Whatever. We do this one.
There is no point for any of them, man.
Really? All these guys that got their little ulterior motives and agendas. He just put a little book out a couple months ago, so he's gonna be trying to probably promote that book. But I didn't know that until after I accepted the debate. Now I'm starting to find out about it. Yeah, he got a book out. So I mean, this is all these niggas want to do is have the debate to, you know, draw interest to their shit.
I'll renege on that shit. I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
I
could
tell them
too.
too. That's what I'm saying. Come on and tell them too. Like, man, look, man, I'm not debating nobody that's finna release no book, release no website. You're not finna use me for no fucking promotion.
Yeah, because really, and I kind of want to, because like I don't even really care about the debate. Like, is there a second coming? All right,
Yeah,
you know.
There's no
And
way
then
you
I went and he
can
had this debate with a Christian pastor, so I know every angle the niggas finna come at right now. Like, I know it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you do it, I know how you gonna come. I don't know what else you really are gonna say other outside of what you already said, in case you already presented. I mean, so it is what it is. But I ain't been on there. I ain't been on that station in a while, and Brother Tazapanya down there in Houston was saying, you know, it's just been so whack and dry without us. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I'll hop back on there. Because they don't got people really bringing hard hitting evidence. But you know, this over the phone shit is just so, it's getting so whack to me. I want to be live in the flesh debating these dudes. I want to look these guys in their motherfucking face, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Because that's what we used to. I'm not used to being on the phone, so we used to being in the streets in a nigga face. It's safe on the phone, you know? We where it ain't safe at, man. You know, they feel safe. They don't want to see the Hebrew Israelites and say these niggas is too rough. They got beards, they're angry, they yell at people. Crackers is out here getting shoved across the street. Niggas is getting knocked out. You know? I see you guys on fucking World Star knocking people out. We don't want to debate the Israelites in person. We scared. We want to be on the phone where I can be in my home across the country from where these niggas are at. You see what I'm saying? But it's because of the Lord. The Lord, you know what I'm saying? He made us not cowards out here, man. You know? And that's the thing. But you know, we'll see what goes with it. I ain't even got a date yet. It's January. He said sometime in January. January starts on Wednesday.
Right.
You know, so we'll see, but ain't nobody got even a topic to debate for real, man.
That's right. Nobody. Let's really just debate that mark, man. That's the last. That's the last.
I'm issuing that to only people, and the thing is, the only people that I want to debate are other Israelites. Or you know, I'll debate a polite or a Saracen. So one of them niggas from the committee. But that would have to be a live debate. That couldn't be over the phone.
Yeah.
It would have to be a live debate because we have to, you know, we got to show shit, you know, all that. But as far as an over-the-phone debate like we're doing on Debate Talk with you, I'm not issuing challenges to anybody that's outside of Israel, period. Point blank, period. You know, and I've been told niggas that. If them niggas come at me with a debate, I'll see. But just like this nigga, he the one came at me. All these niggas is coming at me. I don't really care to debate people outside of Israel. You know, but go ahead.
This is verse 27. Behold, therefore, I have stretched out my hand over thee, and have diminished thine ordinary food, and delivered thee unto the will of them that hate thee.
That's right.
The daughter of the Philistines, which were ashamed of thy lewd way.
That's right, the daughter of the Philistines. We were delivered into the daughter of the Philistines, man. We were delivered unto Hamites and put into slavery under Hamites. And Hamites sold us to Esau. Go ahead. That's Joel 3, but go ahead.
Verse 28. Thou hast played the whore also with the Assyrians, because thou was unsatiable.
Exactly. Our people are insatiable. We can't be satisfied. Our people want to get up into everybody's philosophy and everybody's system. They can't be satisfied with who we are. That's why our people was always going outside and you know, they want to go outside. They want to go get them a white woman. They want to go get them all these other women or men of these other nations. Live in their glory. I want to live how y'all live. Because our people are unsatisfiable. And then they'll get to a point where that'll be born. Now we're going to go back. Now I'm going back to Jacob. You know what I mean? Our people, man, they go whatever way the wind blows. They're like a ship in a storm, right? As the scriptures say. And they insatiable, unsatisfiable. Go ahead.
Because that was unsatiable, yea, thou hast played the harlot with them, and yet couldst not be satisfied.
Exactly. You weren't satisfied with just playing it with the Hamites, then you went to play it with the Assyrians, then you went to play it with the Edomites, you went to play it with the Moabites, Elamites. Go ahead.
Thou hast moreover multiplied thy fornication in the land of Canaan unto Chaldea, and yet thou was not satisfied with them herewith.
You played the harlot with the Cushite. Chargers win and San Diego goes fucking crazy.
I don't know why, man. They gonna make it all the way somewhere and fucking lose. Come on, bro.
Oh God, the Chargers.
I just said that
They
too,
do
dude.
this shit every year. But guess what? Two other motherfuckers gotta lose in order for them to make it to the playoff.
You got a whole lot. You got a whole lot of other niggas to count on for your salvation.
Yeah, exactly. You know? And that's Jay.
Man, the Chargers win the Super Bowl. These streets are gonna be flooded. San Diego's never gonna let it go.
It ain't never gonna happen. You ain't got no Jakes that are superstars on your squad. That's why you can't win.
This is true. This is very true. Like the brothers were saying, you winning them right games at the right time.
That's all. Yeah, exactly. Winning the right game at the right time. You ain't them niggas like that. You got a white boy as your quarterback. With no niggas that's really catching like that.
Yeah, man, you got my fucking phone being lit up right now. Charges. It's sick, man.
That's hella sick. That's hella sick.
Alright. Guess what, man? Everybody texts me about these Chargers, and none of them out here putting this work in, man. If the Chargers win the Super Bowl, is that gonna save the world? Is the world gonna just
Is that gonna save San Diego?
Is that gonna save San Diego?
No.
That means San Diego's not gonna get hit with a missile. Okay, they won a Super Bowl, so I'm just gonna say.
Have the Chargers ever won a fucking Super Bowl?
I think they went one time.
They went one time.
When they were LA? See, look, they weren't even San Diego when they went. And then look, we done had the Super Bowl in San Diego. I remember in 03.
Man, they had that shit a couple times. They had like a 97, 98, and then 02.
And they never coming back.
Yeah.
Because that walk on is old. They only hold the Super Bowl in the most state of the art venue.
Yeah.
In your
Did they have that shit in Dallas like the last two?
No. They only had Dallas 1 year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I could have sworn they had that shit a couple times. I'm like, damn, they just really keep going back to Dallas.
Yeah,
like,
they have Miami, Dallas. They gonna probably they have Indianapolis too, because that little Oil Stadium is something else. And Houston, you know, because those are them super duper stadiums.
yeah, they got some some new shit coming up, man. Sick shit right here. You know.
That's for the J20 and the Harvest. All the other things is being insatiable. That's what it is. So,
Come on, man. You got bitches around here walking around with the signs saying free hugs on it. Giving out free hugs. For what, man? You go to some fucking, you're like a fucking whore, man. Some perverted ass dude come up, man, follow me, now it's
Sexual harassment.
Bitch, you offer me a hug. I want one. Damn it. You feel me?
I want a real
A nice long one. You didn't say hug what? Can you hug my cock?
Now he's the crazy.
Now he's tripping. Oh my God! Now I took it. It was left open.
Not only do you have clothes that's revealing and inviting in a way. You have a shirt that publishes that you're giving the invitation to anybody that's walking down the street that sees you to get a free hug and come touch you.
Right.
That's crazy. Women are supposed to be covered up. Motherfuckers are not supposed to be invited to you in any way. And now you're not only going to dress a fucked up part that's going to invite niggas to you, you're actually going to publish upon your shirt. That's your banner. Free hugs. Come touch me.
Come touch me. I want to be touched. It's sick. It's sick. This is verse 30. How weak is thine heart, saith the Lord power, seeing thou doest all these things.
Our people's heart is weak. They're so-called black and Hispanic. And American people weak as fuck. Their heart is weak. They give in to shit so easy. They give in to temptation like it's nothing. Our people cannot withstand anything. They just, whatever it is, they just don't give in to it. It's weak as hell. That sums up the people on this sign. Weak as fuck. Go ahead.
It says the work of an imperious, whorish woman.
Ooh. Work of a slut. Work of a hog. That's Jake. That's Jake, a straight hoe. As a people, we are a hoe. As a hoe.
In that thou biddest thine eminent place in the head of every way, and makest thine place in every street, and thou hast not been as an harlot.
Yeah, you ain't been a hoe. The Lord said, what you telling me you're not no hoe? Israel?
You done been everywhere.
This is a man having a conversation with his woman right now. Bitch, bitch, you ain't no hoe. Your high places and all that you worshiping every god around about you. But you telling me you ain't no motherfucking hoe. You let everybody hit.
Right.
You ain't no motherfucking hoe. Bitch, I see what you doing. Bitch, everybody sees what you doing because you ain't even letting it be a secret. It's like it's Israel's on Instagram taking pictures with everybody. Now here I am with the Egyptian. Here I am with the Ethiopian. Here I am with Moab. You see with Moab. So it's not no secret. Not like the Lord had to go find Israel fucking on him in a bed somewhere. Israel done put it on her Instagram. Israel got it as her cover on Facebook. For real though, man.
And it's so disrespectful, man. I was sitting there, called a homegirl up today. Said, man, what's up, man? What are you doing? She said, shit, man, I was on my way to have a smoke session with my homegirl, and then I was gonna go back and get ready for church. I said, what the fuck?
So wait, you go get high, then you're going to church. You gotta repent for that.
First of all, a smoke session, that is a minimum of 2.
Oh, yeah.
2 blunts. That's a match. I mean,
she didn't say I was going to go smoke a blunt. She said I was going to have a session.
A session. Minimum.
Now we're 2, but at least 2. If not, maybe 4 or 5.
Hey, depending on how the conversation goes. And then I got to hurry up and get back and get ready for church. What the fuck? I get on fucking Facebook.
What did you see on Facebook?
Fucking dude talking about church flow. He put a video up, and the choir singing, and this nigga's a full-fledged gangster rapper pimp.
But he goes to church on Sunday, so it's okay.
So how the fuck do you feel, man, when you man, you are really disrespecting the Lord, man, when you go in here and you know you have all intentions to get out of this place and go back to your pimping, pandering, and philandering.
He's got prostitutes texting him, telling him they just got done with a call in
While
the midst
he's at
of
church.
That's good, bitch. Praise Jesus, hallelujah.
That's right.
Fuck.
And how disrespectful.
Oh yeah,
is
church. That's it. Church, bitch.
Church, bitch. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Church.
He said this dude is just straight pimping, pandering, gangster, rapping. But hey, church for the choir singing. The choir singing. I'm in church.
But he's in there, he's live feeling it. Just really, that probably made his day. When he go recap his day, man, I got a lot of things covered today, man. With the church, Bitches was on calls today all day. They was busy. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day.
It's a
Praise
good damn day, man. I got my car washed.
Hey,
man,
they acting like feet powder, man.
That's right.
You know when another bitch came into my life, it wasn't for the Lord.
One for the Lord.
Which, hey, he's right.
Man, you talking about which is right, but you know.
But still, on the left, that's on the left.
And it's sick though, man, how you got pimps that'll give more acknowledgement to the Lord, alright, for doing some wicked shit. But you got dudes, man, that's ain't really going off, man, that
They just think it's all me. I did this. My hard work and determination.
Came
and
up, that's all me.
Yeah.
No help, that's all me.
Oh, it's all you, right? Drake, you did it by yourself, right?
All me, for real. Yeah, man, that's the shit that he be on. That's shit everybody on. And guess what? Everybody loving it, man. That's a hit single right there. Niggas is slapping that through the street. That's how they do it, man. Shit fucks me up. I couldn't believe that shit. I'm finna go I'm on my way to go have a smoke session with the homegirl. But I'm supposed to be, you know, I gotta hurry to get back and get ready for church. I'm finna go to church. Doty to the motherfucker. Ain't gonna know. Look, I asked my grandma and them, my grandma had her relatives down here from back east.
Maggie got family coming from back
They
east.
came from back east. They went to church last week. She said, "Yeah, you know, we went to church. We went to church today. 'Cause I was locked at the house, left my key." She said, we went to church today, and she said, "Did you go out and preach?" I said, "Come on, grandma. Come on. When have you ever known me?"
What have I been doing since the first time I did it? What have I been doing since then?
And you know, so don't come at me with that shit. Did I go? She said, yeah, well, you know, I'll pastor preach today. I said, oh yeah, he preached. What was the word? My grandma sat there for a couple minutes. They playing dominoes. She sat there for a couple minutes, looked up at her relative and said, what did they preach today? So I'm looking at her.
They preach today.
I turned, I looked at her relative. She said, well, I wrote it down. I said, I'm looking like, what? Okay. Yeah. No,
I'm in the cut laughing.
Don't worry about it. I said, don't worry about it, Grandma. You know, I wouldn't have remembered either, but, you know. So I said, Aunt, I said, bro, the guy, what did we preach today? Yeah, man, we went over a lot of things. No, the brother asked me that. He said, hey, bro, what did we, I mean,
What'd you learn in camp today?
We went over a lot of things.
Covered a lot of bases.
So we start touching on, about to smack it. Boop. We went over a lot of things, man. You know, talking about it. I'm like, oh, see, this is sick. Y'all go in there, y'all don't know what the fuck is going on. Y'all don't know what the fuck is being talked about. Just in there.
I'm just here because I'm supposed to be here. That's what they told me.
It's attendance, like in school.
Yeah, really, it is a social club.
It's an old folks social club. Y'all ain't got shit to do.
You know, see people gossip, mostly gossip.
That's right.
Oh, girl, you see it down the road, you've been done past.
Yeah, down right done been in them past. Oh shit. And see, man, oh man, I had to get into a serious conversation with my grandma about cussing and shit. So we done broke down all the words.
Look, it should be cussing.
That's all the words in which she considers to be cussing. And now she be cussing. Only word she don't like is bitch and fuck. Every other word she say. His little ass over there. This little nigga. I told him to clean his shit up. You know, what the hell is going on around here? I said, well, fuck, Grandma. Oh, my bad. That's the one word we can't.
That's the one we
That's the
can't
one we can't use.
You can't say what?
You can't. Fuck. Don't say fuck. You can't use those words.
Shit.
The filth, flooring filth. I ain't seen no fucking filth, flooring filth. Fuck you, and I'm finished your fucking car. Shut the fuck up. Oh, man. Eddie Murphy was so on point, man, with that. You can't say fuck. Fuck you, and I'm gonna finish your fucking car. Alright?
Oh, shit.
These people are just, you know, so.
They just going through emotions.
That's right.
You know, on Sunday we go to church.
That's right.
Just like my mom, man. More than damn psychopathic drunk.
I remember this brother telling me about this last night.
And all of a sudden yesterday she's getting ready. where the fuck you going? Yesterday, like in the afternoon, where the fuck you going? She's like, to get absolution. I'm so far out of the Catholic Church, I done forgot what absolution is. Confession. You're gonna tell the priest your sins. So okay.
You gotta go tell the priest.
And he's gonna forgive you. Okay, the priest gonna tell you to say so and so many Our Fathers and Hail Marys, and now you're forgiven. Which the concept of the confession is fucking crazy.